Robbie, is that a tough one to take, losing it so late?
No, it's our own fault. You can't concede 3 goals and expect to win many games of football, can you? So, take your point, it's tough to take, but I've just told the players there it's about what happens in both boxes a lot of the time at this level. And they were better at that today than we were.
Can you just sort of put your finger on what happened in that opening 10 minutes?
No, wish I could. It was a terrible start, wasn't it? We looked a bit shaky, and to go 2-0 down so early in the game, but then actually grow into the game, and we finished the first half, I thought, better than them. Obviously get the goal after half time and you think there's only probably one team going to win it, and then we sort of lost a little bit of control of the game again, chances both ends, and possibly, a fair result might have been a draw. You think the chances we had, the opportunities they had, so it was who was going to take that final chance. But like I say, I go back to me open bit. It's our own fault. You can't concede 3 goals and expect to get many games over the line.
Were you pleased with the reaction of the players after that opening 10 minutes, or to come back into the game and draw on level in terms?
Yeah, it was good, the reaction, in terms of it shouldn't take us 2 goals so quickly to wake up. We did everything we've done in pre-season in terms of the preparation, so obviously a few new players, maybe getting to know each other, and like it says, I don't think you can underestimate it. It's brilliant to have the fans back, but some of our players will never have played in front of supporters. So I was really pleased with the fact that they didn't hide, they didn't sort of go into the shells, and we got back on level terms. Like I say, I think we can kick on. It doesn't quite work like that, but you can't lose it. You come away with a 2-2 draw and you get a point on the board, but you can't lose it.
It's just a case of fine margins at the end, though. We could have perhaps taken the lead late on, missed the chance, unfortunately couldn't take the chance, and they went down the other end and scored.
Well, they did, but they hit the post as well before that, so it's fine margins when you're at 2-2 and it gets a bit edgy. But I reiterate, you can't concede 3 goals very often and get something out of the game. So that's something to look at. Again, I was pleased with the response. We could have gone under at 2, but we didn't. Got back on level terms, and of course it's very disappointing to lose the game.
In terms of those debutants that you mentioned, the 3 in the starting line-up, all in the defence as well, how do you sort of assess that?
Yeah, listen, that might have a slight bearing on it. We haven't had time to work with all the players together, for any period really. So, but it was more. I've looked at the goals back, and they're all avoidable. I know every goal's avoidable, but these are really avoidable. It was poor play from us. So. There was word spoke at half time. I thought we dealt with that better, but we just didn't see it through.
In terms of that starting line, you were missing Owen O'Connell and Jimmy Keevan through injuries. An update on them at this moment in time?
So Jimmy saw a specialist yesterday, I think, regarding his shoulder. So hopefully he's not going to require surgery. And Owen's back on the grass now, so hopefully whether I play him on Tuesday or he'll definitely be available for the game next Saturday.
Abraham had to come off the pitch as well midway through that second half. Was that a bit of a blow, and how is he?
I thought he had a good game, and he was very positive. Listen, little knocks, bumps and bruises first game of the season. Hopefully it's just an impact injury, and it won't keep him out for too long.
And you mentioned the fans earlier, and the players playing in front of them may not have done so before at any sort of professional level. Just a word on those supporters who backed the lads today.
Fantastic, really, really good. It gives you a lift. It's what football is, isn't it? It's nothing without the supporters, and very disappointed we couldn't give them at least a point to take home. But we will go again, and maybe it's just sort of dampened everything down a little bit, and we can start working properly now.
I guess the overall reaction is positive and negative to both to build on going forward.
Yeah, negative. We lost the game. Positive in the way we sort of came back from the 2 to make it 2-2, but it's not good enough to lose it at the end there like that. So yeah, I take your point, but really you concede 3 goals, it's difficult.